Hello, chemistry friends. Let me introduce myself. This is Professor Ravindra Shinde, and you are watching RBS Online Chemistry. This RBS Online Chemistry is an online concept, or you can say, I have launched this online activity, and through this online activity, I am going to launch few courses in chemistry. And to start with, I am going to give thrust on organic chemistry, because as far as 11th and 12th level students is concerned, organic chemistry is almost 50% part, and many students feel or experience organic chemistry as a very difficult subject. So, I have decided to start with organic chemistry. This online activity which I have started is not alternative to any classes that way your colleges or institutes. This is a supportive activity, because the 20-year experience which I have been teaching, I have been conducting classes of chemistry. On the basis of that, I have decided that few courses, this is not an entire class, or the motive of this is not to complete the entire syllabus, but to in short give a boost or helping hand, so that students who are studying their chemistry, especially 11th and 12th chemistry, and they are going to appear for exams like JEE, NEET, MHT, CET, this will help. And especially organic chemistry, this introductory lecture is for organic chemistry courses. I am launching this introductory lecture is a common lecture for two courses of organic chemistry, and these two courses, course 1 is based on syllabus of 11th standard, and course 2 is based on syllabus of 12th standard. Actually, organic chemistry for our convenience has been put into 11th and 12th. It is a continuous chain, and to study organic chemistry there should be actually a proper sequence, and that proper sequence, if it is missed, then the subject becomes difficult. I hope that you will follow my proper sequence, and I am confident that you will definitely get benefited from these courses. Just now I have told you that many students feel or experience organic chemistry as a difficult subject, and the basic reason behind it is that they do not follow proper sequence. And actually organic chemistry is a subject of, we can call it as definitions, means organic chemistry is a subject of terminologies, and those terminologies, the sequence of those terminologies, the ABCD of terminologies, if you skip some of the terminologies and directly jump over to some other terminology, suppose that if you skip ABCD and directly jump to E, then automatically to understand E and further chemistry, it becomes difficult. Just I am interested in telling you, citing you another example, general example, especially in India, cricket is very popular, and even a child going to school, second standard, third standard, and he may not be good at English, spoken English, understanding English, but still he enjoys the cricket match on TV. Even he understands the commentary on radio. How that can happen? Cricket has so many terminologies, like what? Leg spin, off spin, Yorker, full toss, pull, LBW, stumping. So many terminologies are there in cricket, and new terminologies are emerging. The child who is not good at English, school kid, but since he has experienced, he has actually played that, he has experienced that cricket, so he need not go and read what is LBW, what is leg spin. He did not memorize that. He has experienced that, and therefore that helps him. Similarly, in organic chemistry, if we skip the sequence, then it becomes difficult. I have written here a proper sequence to get hold on organic chemistry. Hybridization, concept of hybridization, although concept of hybridization is said to be part of inorganic, without hybridization, the further study is just not possible. So, concept of hybridization, after that various effects in organic chemistry, inductive effect, electromagnetic effect, resonance effect, hyperconjugation, polarity, dipole moment, various effects in organic chemistry. Once hybridization is over, once you understand this, all the terminologies in hybridization, then various effects in organic chemistry become easy. And on the basis of effects in organic chemistry, then there are various reactions in organic chemistry. The reactions, their mechanisms, the conditions, to study that it becomes easy. And once you study properly the organic reactions and their mechanisms, then and then only advanced level multiple choice questions which are there in various exams like NEET, JEE and MST-CET, then solving those MCQs become easy. So, this sequence is very important. What I have done is that concept of hybridization and effects in organic chemistry, these 2 points are there in 11th standard. This is for convenience. This is chemistry actually, organic chemistry, sequence of organic chemistry. And reactions in organic chemistry and their mechanism, this lies in 12th science. To solve MCQs, you should have hold on this, and to have hold on this, you should have grip on, control on these. But for convenience of learning, to make things easy, and as per syllabus, first and second means hybridization and effects in organic chemistry, that has been there in 11th standard, and therefore I have created a course which I call it as, I have labeled it as, the title of the course is General Organic Chemistry Basics or General Organic Chemistry Basics for NEET, JEE and MST-CET. This is course 1 for 11th standard, and various organic reactions, their mechanisms, and on the basis of that multiple choice questions. This is there in the 12th standard, and I have labeled that as course 2, and that course 2, the title of the course 2 is Organic Chemistry Basics for NEET, JEE and MST-CET. Means 11th standard student should go through course 1 with title General Organic Chemistry Basics, and 12th standard students should go for course 2 which carries the title Organic Chemistry Basics for 12th. But if a particular student who has neglected for some reasons the organic chemistry of 11th, and in 12th if he goes directly for this course, course 2, then things will become difficult. He will have to start with course 1. So, 11th standard, if he goes for course 1, in 12th he can continue with course 2, but a student of 12th, I will advise him not to go directly for course 2, he should complete course 1, then the proper sequence will get completed and he will get command on organic chemistry. Multiple choice questions you should also study, and we are also going to consider even after these 2 points, means even after course 1. And actual advanced level multiple choice questions, the questions of that level are possible when you cover these 3 points, and therefore maximum MCQs of advanced level has been there in course 2. So, this sequence is required. Course 1, as I have just now told you, is of 10 hours and course 2 is also of 10 hours. So, I will request you to go through the introductory lecture. Please understand the sequence, and if you follow this, then my course 1 and course 2 will definitely help you. So, let me repeat the earlier in short again. To solve various MCQs, multiple choice questions, it is but natural, it is necessary to have complete command over chemical reactions and their mechanisms. And to have complete command on chemical reactions and their mechanisms, it is necessary to have complete control of these effects in organic chemistry: inductive effect, electromagnetic effect, resonance, hyperconjugation. And to understand this and to have grip of these effects, it is necessary to thoroughly understand, have control on hybridization, sp3 hybridization, sp2 hybridization, sp hybridization. Under sp3 we are going to consider examples of methane, ammonia, water. Here we are going to consider examples of ethene and few more. Here it will be ethyne. And this 1 and 2, they come under course 1 for 11th standard science, and these two together, 3 and 4, come under course 2 for 12th standard. But one more important thing, the requirement for this course means you should start with course 1 and end with course 2, but before that you should have complete control on electronic configuration of elements at least up to atomic number 30, means Aufbau principle, sequence of subshells, energy sequence of subshells, Hund's rule, how the electrons are filled in the orbitals in a subshell, Pauli's exclusion principle and other rules. So, electronic configuration up to 30, that, and for that the various other principles that you should be knowing, and then course 1 and course 2 will help you to create interest in organic chemistry and to make it easy.